So I recorded all this a minute ago and I just went to edit it and I realised it's all out of focus. So here we go, part 2, let's try again. So as you can tell, I'm not actually in the hotel anymore. I've moved into my apartment. I've been here for like a week, but I'll talk about that in the next video. As you already know, this video is going to be about my school life and the process of joining the school and what I teach and everything like that. So I'll start with my first day. My first day I was met by my recruiter, person from the company, at a metro stop. It's about 10 minutes away from my school. My school is located in the Milian district in Futian, well, Milian like area in the Futian district, which is like north of Futian. It's a good location, to be fair. It's quite quiet around there. My school is actually made up of primary school and middle school, so I teach grade 7, which is middle school. I think grade 6 is the start of middle school. I also been covering grade 5 recently, which is like the top of primary school. So grade 7 are like 11, 12, 13, something around that age. They're pretty cool, to be fair. Like, they can fully understand what you're saying, so it's easy to give instructions, because personally I haven't taught before. So I found it's easier with the older kids because they know what you're saying, so you can set tasks, you can like explain things a lot easier and they sort of like can understand it. Whereas with the grade 5s, it's a bit more difficult. You have to make things a bit more like fun, so like you have to like explain things all like this and like we play games and be a bit more energetic. Whereas like the grade 7s, they're cool. You can just fully chat to them and things like that. So grade 7 is what I teach, and I'm also going to be teaching grade 6 in the next week. I start my grade 6 classes, so I'll have I think I'm going to have about 13 classes a week, which is not too bad. They're like 40 minutes long, and you do your lesson plans the week before, and you teach the same lesson to the same grade for like every single class that week for the week after. So you only have to do so I'll have to do 2 lesson plans a week, so one for grade 7 and one for grade 6, so it makes sense. In terms of the school, that actually one thing I didn't realise before I came, which I realised on like my first or second day, there's actually a 2-hour break in between lessons. So from like, you have lunch maybe at like 11:30, and then from 12 until like 2 o'clock you're allowed to just like sort of do what you want. Sounds weird, I know, yeah, I was a bit like, what? But you can sleep and things like that, so kids, if they live close, they can go home. But if they live quite far away, then they're allowed to sleep in the classrooms. Kids bring like eye masks and pillows and things like that, and they sort of like sleep in the classrooms, or you can just sort of chill out. For me, my first week I was sort of doing the time to plan lessons, but now I think I'm in my second week. I've just been sleeping, like honestly, like half an hour naps every day, because as soon as there's this one bloke who sits in my office, as soon as he gets up and turns the light off, I know it's time to go sleep. Like, there's no way you can't go sleep. I've just got my headphones in and I'm just sitting there like trying to fight it, but I'm just nodding off. So like, that's the cue, that's my cue to go sleep. As soon as he gets up and turns the light off, I'm like, right, it's time to sleep. What else? Free school meals. So you get breakfast and lunch, both free. I haven't been for breakfast yet because I live like half an hour away, so like it's a bit early to get up. I can't really bother, so I just get something on the way. It's basically, the lunch is laid out as like a buffet, and you get like a plate of rice, and you just pick what you want, made up of like vegetables, fruits, and meat and things like that. So literally, and soup, they love soup, so you can get what you want from there, and then you can get like a little yogurt. I think that might be everything. If not, then I'm sorry because I missed something, but yeah, so I think my next video is going to be on my tour of my apartment, setting all that up. And I'll talk about like Taobao, this app where you can just order anything you want, literally. How much I pay and all my expenses and things like that. So hopefully I can see you then, and thank you for watching.